We'll get them looked at tomorrow, and then we'll give you a better idea.
Another hard-fought win. How would you assess the way your players manage the style of game that you want?
Yeah, I think probably better than we usually play against Philadelphia. A lot of broken plays all over, not a lot of easy puck movement. You know, they forecheck hard. There was a block of time. We iced the puck, we got hemmed in our end, iced another one, they scored. But other than that, we'll want to be a little sharper on some things because we did have some chances we didn't finish. They got a couple of breaks there that they missed on, but yeah, overall pretty good, pretty good.
Have you been pleased with the offensive output through 2 games? You've run into 2 pretty solid.
Yeah, I think we're generating enough, and that's kind of the expectation that we will probably score a little less right now, and hopefully we don't have to give up less. That's the bigger ask from our blue line, especially in our goalie, because you take a Selke out of your lineup, right? You should give up more, but the penalty kill was really good again tonight, so that's a real positive. There was enough generated, certainly in the last game, that we would expect to score a little bit more, but we're fine with that in that 2-1 is a game you have to learn how to win. That you're not getting a lot of looks, there's not a lot of clean offense, so we don't want to open the game up to try to find it, and we didn't do that tonight.
How did you feel the Blue Liners did once Cooley went out?
Yeah,
Back 30 minutes?
really good, especially in the last 20. I thought they were real clean with what they were trying to do, and so all those guys can play big minutes. They have in playoff games, and they've played deep into overtime games. So going to 5 for those guys isn't a big concern.
Playing the, I think it was the second when you guys had the power play goal. Jonesy got hit in the face with the puck, but still kept possession of it, pushed it back into the zone, and then they scored like right after that.
Right. He had the ice
amazing.
bag on the ice. Yeah. So, you know, he's a gamer, that guy, and for an offensive player, I think he's fit in very nicely with the group and what we're trying to do. I liked especially him in the third period. I thought that was their best period, that blue line.
Anton Lundell's looked really strong on the face-off circle.
Yeah,
2 games.
been
Obviously,
good.
Barkov out. Just how much more important is that for him to be that guy?
Have to have that. What's really interesting about him is that he's got really good numbers on his weak side, which is unusual. So and that was almost the reason I switched the match in the third period, just to give us a chance to win a few more faceoffs, because Couturier is an elite faceoff guy in the league, and Anton did a nice job when he went in.
That second power play unit, maybe a little bit less finesse in the first unit, but the speed is just...
They're faster, right? And they've generated now off the rush goals, and they come and hit the line with a lot of speed. Now they got some confidence to make those plays. So it looks different. It's supposed to look different, more of a fast breakout than a slower transition drop. So we like having 2 different looks there.
You think that's harder for the opposition to match up? You know, you got PP1 with guys like
Yeah,
Marchand, Reinhardt, and then you got the speed line
it's
there.
a completely different look. So you have to do your proof scout on both, because they both do things differently. We've got a different set of hands and different speed component.
A couple of games in, is there anything that's pleasantly surprised you about your team?
I'm not surprised by it. I think we've just got to get real used to this kind of feel. We get into tight games, and you're getting action, and it's not going. The biggest challenge is not opening the game up. We'll get a different animal. And Saturday night, they got some real good speed. They just went in and beat Tampa in their opener, so we'll get tested. The other team's going to generate. They have some high-end players on the offensive side of the puck, and they can defend with speed. So I don't imagine we're going to generate as much in the Saturday night's game as we did tonight. It'll be a good battle.
Hey, Coach.
Okay,
Thanks,
guys.